Some people are comparing him to Jesus Christ. Some people are saying he's modern day MLK.
It was crazy.
For real, do you feel like it was an inside job? Even compared him to Jesus Christ. Wait, I'm going around campus right now. I want to see how do people feel about the Charlie Kirk situation. How do you feel about that?
One thing Charlie Kirk did say, you can tell a lot about somebody, how people react when they pass. You see how people react when he passed.
Are you on YouTube?
Yo boys, welcome to another video, but this time I have a real deal YouTube video. I'm gonna be going around my college campus. I'm gonna be asking people how they feel about the Charlie Kirk situation. Come from black, white, Hispanic, I really don't care. I really wanna see the opinion of what people really feel about this whole thing. Don't really care too much about it, for real. Some people are comparing him to Jesus Christ. Some people are saying he's modern day MLK. I'm just here to see what everybody really cares about. All right, let's do it. The question is, during everything that's going on with America, how do you feel about the Charlie Kirk situation?
It was crazy.
I don't know about you, but me and you are black. Some people are comparing him to modern day MLK. How do you feel about that?
Modern day MLK?
Yes, they said this was the worst assassination since Martin Luther King.
I mean, I can kind of agree with that. Cause like from what I saw, all that, yeah, bro, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
But yeah, that's a good comparison.
Did you agree with Charlie Kirk? Did you watch any of his things before he was assassinated?
No, I didn't. I didn't even know who he was before he was assassinated.
How do you feel about that Charlie Kirk situation?
That sucks. Wish that didn't happen.
Do you feel like it was an inside job?
Bro, they might be, dude.
People are comparing him to modern day Martin Luther King. How do you feel about that?
I don't know. I'm just some white guy, so I don't know if I should be saying something about that.
Did you watch a lot of his stuff? Did you ever agree on any of his views?
Some views I agreed on, some views I didn't agree on.
Which views do you feel like you agreed upon?
I mean, maybe some more, I think gun control, yes, is important, but I think we do have that right to gun control. Like trans rights, I think I'm very pro for.
How do you feel about the Charlie Kirk situation?
I mean, he was a good man, but at times he had his bad moments. I wouldn't say he should have had his karma like that, because nobody should get sniped. I would never say that. But I'm not going to say he was like, I'm not going to be sad about it, because you got to see what he was saying, though.
When you say he's a good man, are you saying that because of his Christian values? Is that where you're going with?
I'm trying to give it to him because he passed away. I ain't gonna cow. I'm trying to give him some of his fly. I don't want to disrespect a man while he's at rest.
How do you feel that people are comparing him to modern day Martin Luther King?
That's crazy.
That's wild.
That's wild. That's wild.
They're saying he's basically Martin Luther King today.
Nah, that's correct. That's crazy. I ain't gonna count. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy.
That's wild.
No, I ain't like, no disrespect, dead or not, that's crazy though. Nah, Martin Luther King that's top tier right there. You can't.
Some even compared him to Jesus Christ.
Wait,
They said he was hated for what he was talking about. They say he's just like Jesus and MLK and Abraham Lincoln. They're comparing him to founding fathers. Yeah. I'm being serious. This is not word of mouth. This is everything I've been searching upon and everything.
I ain't gonna lie. Nah, blood.
I'm trying to go around campus. I'm asking people about how they feel about the Charlie Kirk situation. How do you feel about it personally?
I don't think I want to do that interview.
I'm just going around campus. I really want to know, how do people feel about the Charlie Kirk situation? Black, white, red, or blue, the situation. How do you feel about it, about everything that happened?
No way elaborate. To be real, it's kind of sad, you know. Like, I don't like seeing nobody get shot. That's real painful to me, you know.
What about you?
He trying to, do his movement, bro.
Some people say he was spreading a lot of hate in the world before he passed away. How do you feel about that?
I think he wasn't, you know.
You don't think so?
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech.
Yeah.
He didn't believe in the civil rights movement. How do you feel about that?
I don't
As a
either.
black man.
I don't either.
You don't believe in the civil rights movement?
Nah.
How? Or not even how. Why? Give me your opinion. Why?
I mean, why not? Why not? Why not?
Why not what? wait. Why not? Why not what? What you mean by that?
Some people don't deserve no rights, you know. Especially the colored people.
How do you feel about that?
Harriet Tubman, you know, she was.
What does Harriet Tubman got to do with this?
Nah, she was just real, you know. She moved our people about. So, you know, civil rights, you know, we need rights. Like MLK.
All right. Speaking of MLK, come back. Speaking of MLK. People are comparing Charlie Kirk to Martin Luther King and Jesus Christ himself, saying these were people that were hated for what they were speaking on. How do you feel about that situation?
Jesus is Jesus. MLK, he my dog. But Kirk, I mean, nah, you know,
Nah, just nah.
I'm asking around campus, black, white, red, blue, all that. I really want to know, how do people feel about the Charlie Kirk situation?
To be honest, bro, it's just like he's doing his First Amendment right, you know, freedom of speech. He's just going out talking, and he got shot for it.
Did you watch a lot of Charlie Kirk?
I mean, I've seen like a few videos, like here and there, you know, TikTok. I like what he does, you know, like goes out, like debates. Like,
Do you believe in like all of his views, or do you agree with some of them? Yes or no?
I don't know that many. Like I can't really remember that many, but like
he believes every conception after sex, it's a baby. Like huge abortion laws, heavy in gun laws. He also doesn't believe in the civil rights movement. How do you feel about that?
see civil rights, bro.
Oh, you on YouTube?
It's my channel. But look, it's not like I'm asking everybody the same question.
Like the civil rights, bro. I don't agree with.
All right, I'm gonna give you the kicker.
Give me the kicker, bro.
People,
Give me the kicker. You know,
people are online comparing him to Jesus Christ and Martin Luther King. They're also calling him modern day Martin Luther King. How do you feel about that?
see, the Jesus Christ is outrageous. That's an outrageous comparison.
Martin Luther King is also an outrageous
I also
comparison.
think that's outrageous too. But I can kind of see the vision with that, because you know he's going out talking. But
Yeah.
Martin Luther King was like big for like the black community, you know, like
Yeah.
Charlie Kirk isn't really big for the white community. He's just out there speaking his mind. And I feel like that's what they're trying to get at with Martin Luther King, but I feel like that's nowhere close.
I really want to know how people feel about the Charlie Kirk situation, about the man passing. How y'all feel about it?
I feel like should nobody have to die for like what they say. Shit, I mean, he felt how he felt. He shouldn't have to die for it though.
You feel like he did more good or more bad for America?
It really like 50-50, like a mixture of both.
Why do you think so?
Cause like he changed some people's minds about like what they thought. He made people like want to speak. Like after he died, people started speaking again.
There's a lot of people on Twitter and the internet right now that's circulating. They're posting pictures of when Charlie Kirk died. It's inciting, it was peacefulness. But when George Floyd died, they're saying it was riots and there was break-ins. How do you feel about people posting that?
People wrong for that, like posting about him. But like one thing Charlie Kirk did say, you could tell a lot about somebody how people react when they pass. You see how people react when he passed.
What was the first reaction? Like, how did y'all feel? I'm assuming all of us watched the video.
Searched it up. I was like, dang.
I was like, damn, in front of his kids.
No, it was his son, ain't like.
In front of his kids.
His kid. Oh yeah.
A lot of people are comparing him to modern day Martin Luther King, and some are even comparing him to Jesus Christ. How do you feel? How you guys feel?
You can't compare nobody to Jesus Christ, but you can't compare him to Martin Luther King because they both died for speaking.
You say you can't compare him to Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
You feel like they say he's a modern day Martin Luther King. You believe?
Nah,
it?
it's not.
Nah.
They say it's the biggest assassination since Martin Luther King.
No. Yeah, John F. Kennedy was more important.
No, it took them 2 days to find the killer for him, but there's kids at Delta State.
Yeah, that's like,
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that shit racist, no cap.
Nah, for real.
That's racist.
They focus too much on
They
Charlie
focus on-
Kirk.
They focus on too much on Charlie Kirk, but not focus on the two black kids that got hung.
Nah,
That
I
shit
feel like
crazy.
everybody there should be honored the same way. Shit, if I die right now, shit, I feel like everybody should honor me the same way. Shit,
Right.
go bury me in the ground.
I mean, it don't really got nothing to do with me, so I don't really feel no type of way about the situation.
Did you ever watch any of his videos?
No,
You ever tuned into him?
no.
Okay. Some people say he spreads a lot of hate. Do you feel like he did more good or bad for America? You feel like?
Bad.
Why? In which ways? Why do you feel like?
From like the clips I seen, I just feel like he did a lot of bad. Just from the clips I seen.
Okay. Give me a personal clip that you've seen and then you feel like that he said.
I don't really have no specific one. I just feel like all the clips I done seen like on TikTok. Yeah, that was bad.
Some people are comparing him to modern day Martin Luther King, and some are even comparing him to Jesus Christ. How do you feel about that?
Oh, I don't like that.
Why though?
Cause he different. Like they can't compare him to Martin Luther King or Jesus. Like,
How do you feel about the way they're honoring his death? While there is a kid out there at Delta State who got hung, who is hung. We don't know what happened yet, but nobody's trying to find what happened out there. How do you feel about that?
I just feel like they worried about the wrong situation. They need to be worried about who hung or whatever to that boy.
Do you feel like America is pushing an agenda to like
broadcast his death and trying to push a certain thing?
Yeah. I feel like because the man white, they trying to push it.
I think that's all I got.
Okay.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
You're welcome.